In the news today, stiff competition for England at the World Cup. Medical waste fouls up the land. Helen Zille is riled up by rowdy ANC supporters. And President Jacob Zuma vows to lead combat climate change in Africa, come hell or high water. More after this. Molo Sanibona, hello, how's it? I'm Tim Mudise. You are watching ZA News because here you can. The English Football Association denies reports about plans to give players Viagra to improve performance at high altitudes in South Africa next year. We go now to an expert of English soccer who is also been underperforming lately. Bafana heavyweight striker Benny McCarthy.
Hey Tim, there's nothing wrong with my performance, man. Me, I shoot, I loot, I'm Benny the Boot, and I never shoot blanks. It's white guys, Tim. Europeans, they so need to rise to the occasion. Because why? They wankers. Us Africans, we don't need that bloody cuck to up our game. We play hard, we stay hard, and we party hard.
No. The waste companies that illegally dumped 300 tons of raw medical waste, including body parts and discarded drugs, could face hefty fines of up to 10 million rands, government has said. Let's go live to a dump site now, but be warned, this may contain some graphic images. Oh my goodness. Hey you, stop that! It's dangerous! Oh no, what is Dr. Manto doing here? Well, you saw it first here on ZA News. On to our next story. The African National Congress has condemned the disruption of a Democratic Alliance meeting in Pretoria. Police had to fire rubber bullets to disperse a crowd that tried to prevent Helen Zille from speaking to residents. Mrs. Zille, why do you think your speech prompted such an extreme reaction?
Well, Tim, they were insurgents. They were sent to derail my attempts at a stable democracy. And
That's quite an accusation, Mrs. Zille.
It's not an accusation, Tim. It's the truth.
So you stand by your word, ma'am?
Stop interrupting me, Tim. Why does everyone interrupt me? Why doesn't anyone just allow me to...
Mrs. Zille, I'm sorry. Mrs. Zille, you are breaking up. I can't hear you properly.
Tim?
Mrs. Zille.
Tim!
Don't go away. More after this.
Tiger Woods, sitting right next to me. We play golf when he's in town.
Thabo.
You know what Tiger's wife calls him now? Go on, Tiger. Tell them.
I'd rather not.
Come on. Just tell us the new nickname your wife calls you, man.
Cheetah. She doesn't call me Tiger anymore. She calls me Cheetah, okay?
What's the cheetah? Why does she call you Cheetah? Oh, look, there's your wife now. Hi, Mrs. Woods.
Honey, I can explain. Honey!
Hey, that's a nice swing.
Honey!
Huh? Except maybe you are slicing it a little.
Honey!
President Jacob Zuma welcomed the financial commitments that developed countries have promised on the reduction of greenhouse gases. But this was not nearly enough, he said.
Yes, Tim. These people in these rich countries, they must not expect the developing countries to suffer because of these emissions. That's why when we go to Copenhagen next week, we will push our position strongly as the African continent.
What's that position, Mr. President?
Well, Tim, we must ensure that these people do not allow climate change to undermine our development through droughts and water scarcity and floods and rising sea levels, particularly rising sea levels.
Oh, particularly rising sea levels, Mr. President?
Yes, Tim. These things are happening faster than we imagine. I worry about my house here in Kandla, Soon, it will be a beachfront property and...
Will you be addressing the special needs for our country at the climate change talks, Mr. President?
Yes, Tim. maybe we should ask for, say, $100 billion a year from them.
Mr. President, are you all right?
No, $200 billion.
It seems a bit wet there, Mr. President.
Perhaps a type of house that can float. A presidential yacht would be a good idea. A space shuttle with a room on it. A snorkel.
Why are we doing this? Because here we can. From me and the rest of the team is hamburger, hle, goodbye and futsek.
Oh, look here, Tata. They want us to be spokespeople for some cause again.
Yes, Desmond, that is all people want anymore. To hear wisdom and nice things from us. Who is it this time?
It's the ANC Veterans League, Tata.
Why would they want you for the Veterans League, Desmond? You are but a spring chicken.
Well, why don't you do it?
Well, no. I must age elegantly. I don't have time for that.
I tell you what, Tata, let's play rock, paper, scissors to decide.
How about the Beatles or the Rolling Stones or Sir Bob Geldof?
No, oh, Jesus.